Episode 385, Gemini Agent Designer.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
Google has made it possible for anyone to build an AI agent without writing a line of code. It's called Agent Designer, and it sits inside the new Gemini Enterprise app. The launch happened at the end of April at Google Cloud Next in Las Vegas in front of 32,000 attendees. Hello and very welcome back to AI6, 6 minutes, one topic and everything you need to stay ahead on artificial intelligence. I'm Joanne Sweeney. So let me set the scene. Google has retired Vertex AX, the developer platform most enterprises were using, and it has replaced it with something called Gemini Enterprise Agent Platform. If you heard the episode earlier this year on OpenAI Frontier, this is Google's answer to that. The platform sits behind the scenes. The thing your team will actually see is the Gemini Enterprise app, and inside that app is Agent Designer. Agent Designer is a no-code visual builder. You describe what you want the agent to do in plain English, or you drag and drop steps onto a canvas, and the agent gets built. No developer required. And you just prompt. Understand the workflow you want to automate. So what does it look like in practice? So imagine a communications team handling a freedom of information request. You build an agent that reads the incoming request, checks it against your previous responses, drafts a reply, flags anything sensitive for human review, and logs the case. Or a procurement team where the agent monitors supplier deadlines, chases missing documents, and updates the project file. Tasks that used to need a developer and potentially 3 months of work. Agent Designer compresses that into potentially half a day. So on technical capability, the platform underneath has been rebuilt for serious work. Cold starts are under 1 second, which means agents spin up almost instantly. Long-running agents can now run autonomously for days at a time, with Google's release notes confirming support for operations of up to 7 days. There's also something called Memory Bank that gives agents persistent memory, so they remember context across sessions. Your agent does not start from scratch every morning, it picks up where it left off. And in terms of multimodal, the platform gives you access to Gemini 3.1 Pro, Google's reasoning model, and also to Anthropic's Claude Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku. More than 200 models in total. Google is no longer trying to lock you into one family. They are positioning themselves as the orchestration layer. So what about access? Well, it's not free and it's not on the standard subscription. Gemini Enterprise and Agent Platform are paid Google Cloud products. Your organization needs a Google Workspace or cloud agreement, and someone in IT needs to enable Gemini Enterprise. But it has expanded your capability within your organization to lean into extra productivity, efficiency, and if you're a business, the bottom line. A quick word on governance. You can't ignore governance when you are building agentic workflows. It uses a service called Model Armor to screen for prompt injection and sensitive data leakage. The guardrails exist, but guardrails only work if your IT team configure them, monitors them, and updates them. Agentic AI, as I always say on this podcast, is more powerful than traditional automation, and that means it is also more dangerous when it goes wrong. Human oversight is paramount. That's it for today's show. If you're ready to turn these insights into skills, here's how I can help. Get your copy of my book, AI Playbook, on Amazon. It's the perfect companion to the show. For weekly AI strategies, subscribe to my newsletter, Human in the Loop, on LinkedIn. Or if you want to take the next big step, you can take our CPD accredited professional diploma in AI. Maybe you need something more tailored for your organization. You can book a call in my calendar at digitaltraining.ie. Or if you work in government or public sector, go over to publicsectormarketingpros.com. If you found this episode useful, please share it with a pro that you know. And I'd love to read your comments on Spotify. And if you can, take a second to like, rate, or subscribe wherever you listen. It really helps the show. This is AI6. I'll talk to you on the next episode.